G'day YouTube, welcome to Greer's Great Aussie Adventures. I'm Ray, the blind traveller.
I'm Emily, the wife of the blind traveller.
I'm Isabel, the daughter of the blind traveller.
We've been travelling Australia since 2018 now. We've recently decided to share our travels with you guys. So sit back, relax, grab a pen and paper and plan that next holiday. G'day guys, welcome back to another video. Oh, it's been a nice couple of days. This is just a dirt road into the scrub that we found when we were driving. We pulled up. We've actually been here like 4 days. Just had some nice, just a bit of downtime. I've been doing a lot of driving and it's not something we love doing, so we're only like 60k out of Alice Springs, so we're packing up now and we're going to head into Alice and do a few things there. I think there's actually quite a few things we're going to be getting through there this week. We're going to stay there a week. We got the truck museum, truck transport museum. I think there's a bit of a dinosaur thing. On a couple other bits and pieces we'll get done, and we pick up the mic and everything for the GoPro. So a little bit excited to be getting all that finally. But yeah, so on our way here, we stopped at, I don't know if the sun might be a bit annoying you guys there. On the way here, we stopped at the Garn Roadhouse. That was an amazing spot. It's right in the corner of where you turn off to go to Uluru. They got an emu farm there, heaps of emus. Bags of feed were like $2, so we probably spent an hour there, me and Isabel having a ball. And then we stopped at Stewart Roadhouse, and that was the complete opposite. They got a camel farm there. Camel farm's closed due to COVID. The camels are all locked up down the back, so you couldn't even see them, and could sort of just see them. The bloke was rude as, like I said to him, is there any way we can see the camels? And he sort of said, no, just straight, just not. So I said, oh, it just sucks because being blind, I never get to see them. They're always too far away. And literally just laughed at me, like openly pissed himself laughing at me. So wasn't real happy about that. Pie was shit, so we got out of there pretty quick. But yeah, there's another spot like this. We stayed. We had like 50-kilometre-hour headwinds and it was 35 degrees, so we just sort of got the Jenny out and sat in the aircon and then escaped that for a couple of days, and then came here. It's been nice and cool again now. Sort of heat wave, whatever it was, must be over. But yeah, so that sort of fills in. Basically just had some downtime between Cooper PD and now. But off to Alice Springs today, a little bit excited about that. I'm really looking forward to the Truck and Transport Museum. We want to go there for a while. So I'll go finish getting packed up. I think Isabel's in there doing the dishes. And then she might do some schooling, and then we'll hit the road. Like I said, it's only 60k, so we'll be there before you know it. We'll see you in Alice Springs. G'day guys, so we obviously made it to Alice Springs. We've set up at the campground at the truck museum. It's powered and unpowered. Powered's booked out, but we just want it unpowered anyway, so it's only $15 a night. Every fee's two kids, so it's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like riddled with old truck graveyard.
Yeah, all over the place.
Old trucks everywhere. Down the back's the old rail yards. There's heaps of old rail stuff down there too. But yeah, pretty nice. It's just like a park anywhere, gravel pit basically. You got access to water, showers, toilets, that sort of stuff. Obviously not the flashiest, but you get what you pay for. But this morning we're heading around to do the Transport Hall of Fame. So sorry it's really windy, but I'll see you in there. So straight out the front, there's an old gun set up on the old rail line, on the old gun line. So First thing you do is sort of we go for a walk through it. The lounge and bar area was very nice. I don't think that's original.
No, but those ugly lampshades are.
Ugly? God.
Just a little bit.
They would have thought that was flash today and just cut them down by saying it's ugly. Bar?
Bar is cool.
So yeah, in the first building you come through, it's basically like just heaps and heaps of photos of the old gun, a few little bits of memorabilia and that. But yeah, a lot of photos in there if you want to stop and look into the gun. Here we go. My arch nemesis. The thing is so basic. So there's even all the info here on the cannonball run as well. A whole lot of reading. Out the pavilion, just all trucks and cars, so that's our next bit. They would have made good Matchbox cars. I hope these show up in the camera. It's just really dark. There's so many die-cast trucks. That one there's wood. Unbelievable.
So this timber truck up here, he was made by a prisoner from the Long Bay jail who then asked for it to be auctioned off to raise money for children. So they auctioned it at the reunion for the Hall of Fame in the year 2000. It raised nearly $1,000, just that piece on its own, nearly $1,000, for helping children affected by parental drinking and drugging. But the lovely lady, Mrs. Marie Harrison, who purchased it for the $1,000, donated it back to the Hall of Fame. And here it is.
Yeah, it's unbelievably made, like the detailing, it's incredible. It's definitely no Jeep. Now we're about to enter the part I love. Little sneak peek there. Alright, let's go down and take a walk around. Looks like I'm going to be in heaven. Em's admiring all the number plates. And I'm admiring our next touring car.
Oh shit.
She'd probably be a bit rough.
Maybe not.
A bit rougher than the Jeep, I reckon. Here's a bloody old 4B. Isabel's off.
Yeah, she's having a great time.
I think they're a little bit too big for the Jeep. Nice little old workshop set up. Massive collection of badges. Ham's on the hunt for a Jeep or Willys badge. Well, she found one up the top there.
It's not the old
Not
one.
an
I was
old
hoping
one, it's a
for,
late
but
model one, but
doesn't matter.
nonetheless,
Yeah.
she found one. Isabel's in love. If you haven't picked up, we love our old trucks.
And it's red.
And it's red. They're in exceptional, really, really good condition, eh? Just amazing the condition they're in. It's unreal, the original timber tray off our Jeep we've still got at home. And all of these trays, they're exactly the same, made exactly the same way. It's unreal. You forget how little the mini miners are until you see them on the bed of a truck. God, they were little cars. Now that's nice.
It's beautiful. Something
That
my truck.
that I like. That's real nice.
Gold and plain.
Oh, Aubrey would love that.
Could definitely put a camper on the back of that and be very happy. Pretty cool little model road drain.
Oh, you can turn on the control systems, whatever that.
Yeah. Very short bed. Old Leyland. They even got a bit of a military exhibit. I love how most of it, there's no ropes, so even I can get up close and have a good look. They got a cab over cab here sitting on the ground. They've split it in half so you can see in the sleeper, and then Isabel's go on, jump up.
Am I even allowed?
Yeah, Isabel's going for a drive.
Wow, look at all the gauges.
But yeah, they got it split open so you can sit in it and have a good look. Have a sit in the driver's seat. I'm spun out about the size of the sleeper cabin.
So much bigger than you think.
Oh, it's comfortable, isn't it?
I'm driving the truck.
Cool. Can I just ask?
There we go, now she's sat in the truck.
Can I just
Hoses, transfer.
Isabel loves it. They've made an emu out of all parts, motor parts. Brake lines, air lines, it's friggin' gearbox.
Planes.
Hey?
Its name is Edwina.
But yeah, this room they basically got all your motors, gearboxes, diffs and torsion bar system, all on display. Bloody big gearbox. Yeah, friggin' big that is. It is easy the biggest truck I've ever seen.
So they use it extensively in the coal mining industry for towing 5 trailers.
Ah,
So it's
yeah.
a Quinn towing truck.
It's just unfathomably big. Like the tyres, chest height on me. Like I didn't even know they made trucks that big. I'd love to see the trailers that are towed, that's for sure. But anyway, can't keep filming the same truck, eh? That's a very nice truck. there is more stuff here than you can fathom. Like, all I can say is, if you're into cars, trucks, anything, transport, just come and look for yourself, because it's incredible. The display they've got is just, words can't explain it. But I'll do my best to show what we can anyway. Thought I'd just show this thing. There's no plaque or anything on it to say what it is, whether it's homemade or not. But it's not a 40 series cruiser, but it's a space cab. So it's a 5-seater ute. But there's no plaque to say whether it was a released model, a concept, or what it was. Or is there?
No. It just classes it as a Toyota utility. But anyway, it was registered up to 2010.
Registered until 2010. Massive fuel tank the whole way across there, which obviously sits under the back seat, but it's the whole width across. If anyone knows anything about it, yeah, let us know. It's just unreal, never seen anything like it. It's definitely been homemade.
Yeah, you can see that this is an
Like
extension.
that's all plate, that's all screwed on. So there's the standard ute cab there. Yeah, something a bit different, that's for sure. All you cruiser lovers out there, not a bad 40 series, pretty good nick. Not much rust in anything, which is unreal. Roof's rusted out. Heaps of buses, it's just incredible.
How long the front is.
Yeah. So this shed's full of trucks that has been parked unrestored as they were. We watched the thing where they were saying some of these, this is obviously one of them, where the first road trains, when they come to Australia, they're getting too hot and struggling with the heats here. So they were taking bonnets off them and doing all big massive radiator conversions, trying to keep them cool on our roads. Bertha, they called it. There you go, Gary. It's a Port Hedland truck.
I said that like 10 times.
If you can work out the height of that, and just go stand over there so you guys can see the height of it. Definitely lucky they didn't go fast. Very, very top heavy. Old punter. Sitting there going away. So she's an old wall hauling truck. What were the specs on it? It's 4-wheel drive.
It's 4-wheel drive, it goes 6 miles.
6 mile an hour is top speed for it.
It's Australian made.
Australian made 4-wheel drive 3-speed.
From 1910.
Yeah, 1910. This is an oldie.
So you use 1 gallon of petrol per mile, 11.5 litre motor and 80 horsepower. 3-speed.
So it was gutless, drank heaps of fuel,
And it could carry 20 tonnes.
and could carry 20 tonne.
Had power steering.
Just saying, trucks will come a long way. They got a taxi exhibit
Yeah,
here as well, so an oldie. Little pop top caravan on the back of it. God, and you look what we tow with and what we tow now. Would have been so simple back then. It just would have taken a long time to get anywhere.
It does not look like there's any bed.
Alright, so we just pulled up for some morning tea
At the cafe?
at their cafe. They got a cafe here on site. They got a, what's the other one called?
It's Stuart's Bush Kitchen.
But it's not open, so we're just going to the cafe. Get some chips and gravy. Here's what I've got a sang it. No, hot dog.
Went for a hot dog at the end.
And we've got a croissant. So
And you and me
couple of
sharing
thick shakes.
thick shake.
So we'll see what that's like and let you know when we get it. But we've pretty well finished the museum walk. It was absolutely amazing.
Took us just shy of 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we didn't rush.
We didn't rush, but if you stopped and read,
It would take you longer.
yeah, like if you're really into your transport and wanted to read about a lot of things, like there's just rooms full of reading, so it could take you a couple of days. So yeah, it's laid out really well, easy to navigate around. They do need to put a bit of money back into the business, like where the new trucks that are, it's all new, immaculate, like you would have seen, like it's all really clean. But when you get out to where the older exhibits are, a lot of the information boards are all faded and cracked, you can't read them. A lot of the fences are broken, so there's kids climbing over everything. And a lot of the stuff you can see it's got stickers on it, like it was something substantial, but there's no plaques and anything. So just, probably that's the only real criticism to it, is they just need to put a bit of time back into that side of it. But other than that, it is, if you can recommend,
There's our camel.
freaking windy, sorry if it sounds like crap. But yeah, definitely if you're passing through, if you can recommend one thing, it's definitely do that. Yeah, if you're into your cars and trucks and that, it's a must do. But we'll see what food's like when it gets here and let you know. Alright, so we just finished our feed. It was pretty good, wasn't bad, it was just sort of average.
Yeah.
But we sort of spent a lot more time in there than we thought, so this video's probably going to be a bit longer than we thought. So we're going to call it quits here and do, the next video will be what else we do in Alice Springs. So don't forget to like and subscribe, any comments leave them below, and we'll see you in the next video in Alice Springs.